We all know how to prep a sheath, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from vascular.
For vascular.
Okay.
Right. This will be our saddle sheath. All right, so the tech is gonna come over here, and you're gonna open up.
You're unsterile at this point.
Yes,
Okay.
we are unsterile at this point. You're gonna come and you're gonna open this up. Okay, and if you can have the circulator help you out, that's fine. But if you're by yourself, just make sure you're not contaminating this top side. The packets are much better folded than this one in the field. Okay. So again, you're unsterile still. All you're doing is you're opening up your supplies. Okay? You're gonna open this up sterilely. This comes in a package. And then you're going to, again, you're going to drop your sheath. And I'll just go like that. And then finally you're gonna drop whatever glove that you're using. Okay? I will also put in, you'll bring your gown that you've been using, and we'll put this in the packet before I fold it up for you. So when you open it up, you'll have your gown that you're gonna use, and this is the extra one, okay? So let's go ahead and pretend that I gown and glove. Okay, so here I'm gowning. Your circulator is helping you gown. Okay, thank you, thank you. And now I'm gowned and gloved in. All right? I need a circulator. Anyone have anyone want to be a circulator?
Sure. Denise, yeah. Denise?
All right. Sorry, I'll put on the gloves at least.
I don't know, Gannon and Glove is gonna be a part of this, and we're all being timed on all of this in 15 minutes.
Absolutely. So, we're gonna keep going. Now, you're gloved in, and so you'll do closed gloving. If you want to do open gloving, you still have a chance of doing open gloving. We're not scrubbing in, okay? We already graded you on scrubbing in. I'm not actually grading on the gowning and gloving either, unless you just really.
How would you
really-
do open gloving?
Oh, you'd have to, once you take off all your, you take it off and put it over here. You put it on a separate.
You just open it up on a different table.
Yeah, so you'd open up on table, and if you decide to, you know,
Open glove.
get the
just
glove
to
from, get the gown from here, you can bring it over here and then
Oh.
open glove.
Is this a sterile table?
No, this is
Oh,
unsterile.
unsterile.
But remember, the gloves
I
in here
gotcha.
are.
I
If
gotcha.
you want a closed glove, we could do it on there.
Absolutely. If you close glove, you can do it. If you're gloving on the table, it's closed gloving. If you want to take it off and open glove, you can do that too. Both are acceptable. So I'll put on my gloves. Have some open gloving. Oh, crap. Okay. So I put my gloves on. All right, so now we're gonna set up the table. The setup can be however you want, but a couple things to remember. When you do set up, it should make sense. I'm gonna put the extra gown on this side because that's for the doctor. The doctor comes in from this side, right? Because there's a door. Then we're gonna take this, put that off to the side, and we're just gonna make everything look nice and neat. Okay?
So do we need to drop the doctor's gown and glove too?
No,
Just ours?
no doctor is gowning or gloving it. Okay. So then you have your lap sponges. You got your towel. Also put that on your side because your circulator is going to drop some water on the table. Okay?
You can drop it now.
Go for it. all of it. And what I'm really looking for is just organization. Okay, you can do it however you want, just organize it. Okay, so once everything is dropped, that's it. That's all there is to setting up your tray. Okay, once this is all set up, you're going to bring you can bring over all of your stuff that you're going to use for the case. All right, and once you bring over everything that you need, there's a lidocaine.
Would the patient be on the table at this
Yeah,
point?
patient's on the table. Scalpel. All right, so once you bring everything over, you're just gonna set up. You want to set up the doctor first. I want to see everyone set up the doctor first, okay?
Sorry.
So setting up the doctor just means that if he decides to come in early as you're setting up, he can start the case, even if you're still setting up. Okay. So he's got that. We have this. He's got an access needle. Okay. He's got lidocaine, 1% lidocaine. Okay. That's ready to go. You want the scalpel, not necessarily in that order. Okay, so having this, oh, and of course, that's the doctor setup.
You don't flush a sheet.
Hmm? So we're gonna flush the sheath. Okay, he's ready to go. Then we're gonna set up our, can you give me the, oh, don't put it on there. The circulator's
Tell me
also,
where to put it. The table's not here.
there is not gonna be any table there.
Okay.
So yeah, so in the field, the circulator doesn't have any table next to her. You do have a counter usually on the side, so you can put it all on there, and that's where it is, so. All right, so two things you should always hand over in the beginning is the saline spike, which is already hooked up, and the contrast. Because with the contrast over and the saline spike, your circulator can hook those up quick first. Okay. So now we're going to do contrast. Your transducer line, and finally your saline line. Can you open up your saline? All right. So the saline line is open. It's pressurized. I can use that. Make sure that this saline line, there's no bubbles in there. Okay.
That's Professor. I'm over here.
This has a default, the way how it's on.
Wait, don't you need your syringe hooked up?
It does help. But if I'm using the pressure from the saline line, I don't necessarily need it hooked up yet. I should have it hooked up. This one is going to be especially important when I undo the contrast. So I'm using the pressure in here to make sure I've de-aired. So once this is here, you open this up. Get all the air bubbles out, close that. Then we're going to take our contrast. We're going to empty out our contrast into our bowl. Or sorry, going to de-air the contrast. All right. So as you're sucking up here, you can take out the bubbles. Okay? And I don't like to waste contrast because contrast is really expensive, so I push it back in. just before the big bubble comes out. Then I'll take this to saline, and the last thing we do is de-air the manifold itself. And that's it. Oh, not it yet. You're not done until you put that over. Okay, she'll hook it up and then you're done. So the doctor is set up first, and then you set up your manifold second. Okay,
That's it? That's done?
that's it.